How's it going, everybody? This is Shay D, back with another random watch, another random little mini review here. This one is Night of the Demon. Let's get into the synopsis of this one. Amid the gush of early 80s low budget backwoods horror, only one lost classic brought together softcore sex, hardcore violence, satanic sex cults, and a limb tearing, gut slinging, dick ripping beast from the best and bloodiest Bigfoot movie ever made. When a group of anthropology students heads deep into the forest to investigate a series of Sasquatch attacks, they'll discover an immortal brain blast of crazy hermits, mutilated Girl Scouts, interspecies copulation, and one of the goriest final scenes in the whole history of splatter flicks. Producer, co-writer Jim L. Ball and director James C. Wasson deliver an anti-masterpiece that moves like a bullet, unlike anything you've ever seen. Now scanned in 2K from the recently discovered 35mm answer print with over 5.5 hours of special features on 2 discs. All right, let's get into Night of the Demon. This is a movie I had known about for quite a while. Finally get to give it a viewing and a watch. It is from 1983. This is a cool release here from Severin. Right off the bat, I like how this one gets started. You get the arm ripped off and how the blood runs into the footprint of the Bigfoot, and then you get the credits. I think that's a pretty awesome way to kick off a flick. Throughout here, there is some questionable acting, but as most 80s movies go, especially the early 80s and stuff, it adds to the charm of this movie. It just sets that cool 80s vibe and everything. There is a really cool kill where the dude gets swung around in his sleeping bag. It is funny yet brutal. Like, I was laughing, and then it ends pretty brutal, so that was cool. Kind of a homage maybe to the movie The Prophecy, the monster movie, if anybody's seen that, which had a similar awesome kill beforehand. And of course, Friday the 13th later did something along that lines. There is plenty blood in this. Slashers should be bloody. This is basically a Bigfoot Sasquatch slasher movie here, as it said in the synopsis there. There is an infamous scene in here where the dude gets his dick ripped off, which is pretty crazy. And it happens within like this flashback, which is kind of crazy too. And what happens to Crazy Wanda and why she becomes Crazy Wanda is some pretty messed up shit, some pretty crazy subject matter. But this movie does go there. As it says in the back, it explains all the craziness already kind of in that synopsis that is in this movie. Towards the end here, you have this slow motion, good gore scene where it really just lets it rip. Some of the facial expressions and stuff of the people had me cracking up a bit too. But then, like that sleeping bag scene, it kind of starts out funny, but then it gets a little bit vicious, a little bit brutal, and it's pretty cool. So, all in all, I had a lot of fun with this one. There's actually a pretty high body count with some creative kills. This is good early 80s vibes and some eerie synth sounds. I liked a lot of the soundtrack as well, the score to this. For my hip hop heads out there, there is one really cool beat. There is one really cool scene that has this really cool beat that hip hop heads back in the day. I don't know if anybody sampled that or what, but right off the bat, I was like, man, that'd make a really cool, sick beat if somebody flipped it in a certain way. But yeah, the transfer looks great on this Blu-ray. As it said there too, there is tons of special features. You get interviews with the producer, the director, I think a cinematographer. You have various little documentary. I did watch all those, by the way. And then you have some different little documentaries about like cryptids and cryptozoology. You also have a couple small ones on these guys talking about Bigfoot and their thoughts on Bigfoot. Is it real? Is it not? And what their opinions are. And then, yeah, you also have what are those called? Let me see here. Ban the Sadist Videos and Ban the Sadist Videos Part 2. And then here you have this one, My Nasty Memories, an interview with the guy that did these. But these are two documentaries, Ban the Sadist Videos Part 1 and 2. And I believe they're about an hour long each. And I think I'm going to get around to watching those probably tonight. So yeah, everybody, this is Night of the Demon. I had a lot of fun with this one. Really cool Blu-ray release with tons of special features. It's always cool when they come in like this black case too. It just, that simple cover just is cool. Adds to that whole 80s aesthetic. And yeah, most people know about this one. I finally got around to watching it. Good shit, good times. This was Night of the Demon.